Hi guys, so today we'll see about fetal circulation. So usually the difference is in adults the arteries carry oxygenated blood, whereas in fetus the arteries carry deoxygenated blood, and in adults lungs will function, whereas in fetus the lungs usually doesn't function well. So who takes care of this purification is the placenta. Placenta takes care of this purification. Now what happens is that the blood from the placenta through the umbilical vein, it reaches your inferior vena cava through a shunt, that is ductus venosus. So usually the umbilical vein, it carries oxygenated blood. So it reaches your inferior vena cava, it reaches the right atrium, and through right atrium the majority of the blood is entering into your left atrium via foramen ovale. So from left atrium it reaches left ventricle and then moves to aorta and the rest of the parts of the body. Now some amount of blood from the right atrium goes to right ventricle. Which blood is that? It reaches from the superior vena cava. Superior vena cava has deoxygenated blood which is coming from the developing brain. This enters your right atrium, there is mixture of blood, and this minority of the mixture of blood reaches right ventricle, and from right ventricle it goes to pulmonary trunk, which is of no use. It cannot go to lungs as it not function. So from pulmonary trunk it goes to aorta through a shunt known as ductus arteriosus, and the oxygenated blood from aorta will reach the rest of the parts of the body, whereas the deoxygenated blood will be carried by umbilical arteries and it reaches placenta again. So when the fetus is delivered, once it enters the neonatal period, what happens is that these shunts will close. The order of closure is usually first the ductus venosus, followed by foramen ovale, and followed by ductus arteriosus. So this is the closure. And now coming to the remnants. So the adult remnant of your ductus venosus is ligamentum venosum. And the adult remnant of umbilical vein, that is especially left umbilical vein, since there is only one umbilical vein. So the adult remnant of umbilical vein is your ligamentum teres. And the adult remnant of your umbilical arteries is medial umbilical ligament. So that's all guys.